Today is the day. The Volvo diff is gonna get welded. I have it up like literally straight up and down right now with the cover off, so hopefully most of the gear oil came out. But what I just forgot is I don't have a welding mask. I used to mooch everyone else's, so before we go and weld it, obviously I need a mask, and we're gonna take a quick rip to Harbor Freight. I got the Volvo warming up, and I'll see you there. Harbor Freight, hooking it up, and we're gonna send it home, dudes, and weld the diff. I just got home and got set up. I have the welder all ready to rock and roll with the new mask up there. And my ghetto, I actually stole this cart from school. I didn't really steal it, it was in the trash, but they just put the old TVs on it. And I just, you know, whiz wheeled out a spot and put my argon tank. Works pretty legit. But now we can actually weld this thing. I had to get a mask, tanks ready. I have the diff on the edge of the table here now, so I can show you kind of what I'm going to be doing, because I need to get in there. So, if you can see, there's two gears to the left and right, and there's a gear on the top and the bottom. And what I need to do is weld right between those gears and pretty much melt them together. So I need to clean all the gear oil out of this area. So I got, you know, some brake clean, and we're just gonna go to town, because you cannot weld in grease-tasticness. The time has come. I have it in a really good spot. I have it super clean with brake cleaner. Doused the crap out of it. I have it set up right here, so I can go in there and hit all four corners and just really melt it. But before I do that, I'm just gonna go over it quickly with a torch to get any like debris or any like stuff, or if it's gonna catch on fire from brake clean, I'll let it catch on fire real quick with the torch, so I'm not it doesn't blow up in my face when I'm welding, like be a pain in the butt. And we'll be ready to melt those gears. See, like that. When it catches on fire, cool. I'm about to suit up. I'm sending it. Let's do it. Ground on. I took some practice welds just to get the mask dialed in more than anything. Not really practice my welding, but I had to get the new mask dialed in. But let's fucking send it. Weld the diff and the Volvo. The first side came out pretty rough, a little cakey, you know. Better safe than sorry, though. At least, I mean, I'd rather it be like caked on there and hold, but I'm gonna try and make the other side look prettier. So let's flip it around. This side came out better. Just really caked all the gears in there and welded them freaking solid. This thing is not gonna go anywhere. It is fully locked up now. So what I'm gonna do is try to tilt this diff up pretty much and just degrease, not really degrease, but get all the metal crappy burrs and balls that were in there out and just really clean it all out. So prop it up, brake clean it, and then I'm gonna run actually some weird gear oil I have that's not new because I got new gear oil. So I'm just gonna run some crappy gear oil through it to get all that crap out. I got as much as I could out with the brake clean. As you can see, I did get some hefty balls out of there. That's funny, hefty balls out of there, legit. And now I have the funnel in it, and I have, where is it? This random crappy gear oil. Super gear lube, dude. It's actually the same weight I got too, which is wicked funny. But I'm gonna run this through it, and just dump all this in, move the axles, spin them as much as I can, and just work this stuff in there because it's thick, obviously. It should grab all the metal shavings, any remaining material, and I'm gonna dump it out, and when it goes into Volvo, it'll be all good to go. Hopefully this doesn't leak out the bottom like mad. It might leak out a little bit though. Give this a little snug. All right, all full of gear oil. Now let's crank this thing. Put some gloves on. Just spinning the bunch pretty much. Yeah, definitely losing a little bit of gear oil because this cover is not tight, which I expected. Let's put it down on the side. Ugh. Oh, really cranking it. Really giving it hell. Let's move this over here. Oh no! Crap. Alright, I'm just gonna spin the sheet out of this thing. Oh god, fold the table a little bit. Oh no. Oh jeez. Yeah, the edge of the table just caved. Whoops. Everything obviously is spinning good. It's obviously locked up. There's no metal like you can hear in the gears or anything, which is obviously 100% a plus. So I think we're doing good. Let's spin this thing a couple more times just to be safe. Really work it in there. Slosh the gear oil in that thing. I think we're about ready to drain it. Most of the gear oil is now drained. I've been looking to see if any material is in there, and I've gotten a couple little balls out, so really good that I flushed all this out. And now I'm just cleaning up the surfaces because I did get some gasket maker. I didn't get like a complete gasket. I got some stuff from AutoZone right here. So I'm cleaning up the surfaces for that. And I got my whiz wheel out here. I'm just cleaning up very, very delicately. Just remove some of this pitting right here. And it's aluminum though. I don't want to really score it. Going really easy. I also have to clean the face of the diff here, so I just got some paper towels and rammed them in so I don't get any more debris in there after I just literally gear oiled it, cleaned it, and made it all nice. So we're gonna clean up these gaskets now, or gasket seats, the face of the diff here. So we can put some gasket maker on there. I have both surfaces now looking real good, ready to rock and roll. I used the brake clean and wiped them down so I had no grease. And I'm gonna lather this thing up, I guess, with some gasket maker and slap it on there. I just also blew the bolts off so there's no debris, no dirt grime in my bolt threads. So I wouldn't be dealing with that. I think we're pretty much ready. Let's do it. All right, that was looking mint. Let's put it on. So here's how I'm gonna do it to get it really straight. I put this through. Put this through. I'm just going right on with it. So here we go. All right, got it on. Put them all in and tighten it on. A little bit of gasket maker oozing out, just ensures, you know, we have a really good seal. That looks great. I tightened them all down. I was gonna paint this. I know I said it, I'll put a coat on, but you can't even see this diff. In all honesty, it's in the cradle and you can't even see it. So there's really no point in painting it, and I'm not even gonna waste my time, because actually this diff probably looks better than any diff you'd see in any other car. It's actually really nice looking after we degreased it. I'll definitely paint the cradle, have these lower control arms all painted up nice, and when I build my hydraulic e-brake bracket, I'll paint the knuckle. So I'll take my time with that, but for now, the diff is fine. And I'm gonna have to let this dry for 12 hours, it says in the package, but I don't need to put gear oil in it right now anyways, because obviously I'm not just tossing it in right now. We're expecting rain tomorrow, but I definitely want to toss this in really soon. I want to try it. I'm excited to practice with it. And the drift event, it's the 13th, dudes. We're getting close. So the diff needs to go in, and the car's running great otherwise. I've been pretty much dailying it, driving around, ripping it. It's fun. People, you know, love it, and it's funny as hell to frighten people with the LS Volvo. The clutch situation after I raised my clutch pedal, much better. I mean, it's ready to drift. It's been to an event. It has a fire extinguisher. Pretty much ready to rock and roll. I just got to get that diff in there and kind of try it out. I really want to get a racing seat and harnesses for this thing, because I slide all over the place. Of course it's locked with these leather seats, so can't be holding onto the door if I'm trying to be, you know, professional drifter here. Professional, and not slide all over the place. You know, I need not a leather seat. So really want to get racing seats for this soon. I don't know if it's going to happen before the event. It might though if I can. But this diff though, back to the topic at hand, it's looking great. So I think I'm just going to start cleaning up. Get this stuff away for the night because it's supposed to rain. The old table made it in here. It didn't snap. But we're all inside, all packed up for the rain tonight, so this can dry overnight. Make sure to stay tuned, everybody, for some serious Volvo tire annihilation. The LS is getting a welded diff, boys. So, I hope you enjoyed as always. Make sure to leave a comment. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace! Why self-life? We got London on the track.